Good evening, YouTube. So I wasn't going to do another video because it's late and I've not had a chance to film anything. I got here today. I got here today this morning and I thought, oh, I'll just start cleaning up. I'll show you. Start cleaning up, cleaning up in the bay. Got all these cleaned up with a wire brush. Revealed all the nice weld that I'll have to maybe go over and clean up. Cleaned all these up on the firewall here. I've written on the ones that I'm going to be removing. I just thought, you don't need to see me doing that. It's just angle grinder stuff, like wire wheel. I've gone through one of them cheapo things. What I said, look, knackered. So from there, my dad turned up. Well, my dad said, "Do you want some lunch?" And anyway, he brought me up some lunch, and then we were messing about. I had all the front end on. I'll put some screenshot, pictures in pictures or whatever. I had all the front end on. I'm waiting for. I won't say who, but someone's coming on Saturday, and then we're gonna show you around his car. But he's bringing a MIG welder, and then also the guy that's lending me this unit, or the space in the unit. He's also got a MIG welder, and he was meant to be bringing it today. Well, he's meant to be coming today. I don't know if he's going to bring a welder, but anyway, popped down to Alfred's, got a few stick welders. Some of you will cringe, but there's like a decent amperage arc welder in here. Like I say decent, 180 amps. It's all right. A basic arc welder. So I just bought some. I went to Alfred's. I think I got the matching thing to the brand of that actual welder. Just these 2mm welding rods and some 1.6mm ones, just purely because what I thought I was going to do is tack the front end on the car, which I have done, and then put all the headlight, wings, bumper, splitter, everything to box off the front end. Basically, this is what I was on about with my dad earlier. I need all the stuff that needs to be welded on the front end of the car to be done before I paint it, obviously. So I wanted to put all of the front end on to make sure that I only needed riv nut stuff. Do you know, like I can leave riv nut stuff. I put a couple of riv nuts there that's to mount the intercooler, and then I need a spacer to go underneath here. But this is all stuff that's not dependent on paint, because as I said at the beginning of the series, I go back to work on the 18th, on the 20th. And so I've got 2 weeks now where I can smash it out, and get it painted. And then from there, it's going to be odd days, which is fine because I can swap bits over and do little bits. But this big bit now, paint, I need to get smashed out. So anyway, I had all that front end on. I'll put a picture in the thing now of it, what it looks like. Underneath the headlights were sagging a little bit, as you can probably see in this picture, because it's not all properly mounted up, but you get the idea. So stripped all that off, took it all off, and then I thought, what do I need to do now? And I was like, I'm going to delete them things in the bulkhead. I said about the brake booster and the clutch bit there. Delete them, and there's another couple for wiring looms. I wasn't going to take them out, but I am, because it's not going to be such a bad job. You can see under here the original lines there, so you can see it. You can see it on them ones a bit better, there's more light on that. So I was going to do that anyway, and then I said to my dad, been watching a video. It was a guy who actually commented on the first video, advising me, I can't remember what it's called, maybe Alan. He's got a R32 Skyline, I want to say, maybe. Yeah. Anyway, he's made a full spit for his car, so that he can completely roll it over. And I was thinking the other night, I was like, this is going to be a fucking pain in the ass, to paint underneath. Some people would just say leave it, it's painted white, but I want to get it all. It's painted white. It's been painted white with a spray can, just wafted over. So I want to get it fully undercut, so it's done properly. So anyway, I thought there's a big pile of scrap outside, and then there's a few benches, like in here. Obviously I can clean them off. if Ash sees this before he sees these, I can clean them off after when I'm finished. Like, but yeah, just got some steel and welded up like 2 legs like that straight in the end, solid. You know, you can stand on it, solid, and same on the back. Did that. We've just got a block and tackle going off the off the roof of the building, but it's basically just got reinforcement on this one. There, ignore my welds because they're horrendous, but yeah, that goes through that pipe there, and then what we're going to do is just lift it up, and then that'll drop into place. Same on the front, and yeah, I'll be able to spin the car, you know, roll it around. But we got the front up. Fine, everything was fine, but I'd only put like a few little, like, not great welds, you know, like you'll see it here, look, but not great, horrendous welds, you know, but it did actually penetrate there because it's actually torn the actual metal, and I didn't put the reinforcement on these, ran out of rods, so stupid. But we had the front up. It probably would have actually been okay if we'd not put it under such a severe angle, because obviously we put the front up, so bear in mind the front is like that, sorry, the other way around, the back's down there like that, the front's up on its spit, and then we've gone to lift the back, and you think of the force that's involved, you know, on that weld joint there, on that weld joint there, it's colossal, more force than what it's ever going to be under when the car's on it, and then the car's also got all the suspension and components still on, so I was pretty chuffed when it, well, me and my dad were pretty chuffed when it initially took the weight, you know, like, of the car. So, anyway, yeah, that gave, and then it dropped onto its suspension. Luckily, it was still on its wheels. But you live and learn, you've got to try these things, haven't you? So, tomorrow, I'm going to reinforce that. I'm going to weld that back on, reinforce it. I'm probably going to, I need a MIG welder. I need a MIG welder now, really. I'm probably going to go, if I can't get a MIG welder, I'll ring one of my other mates, see if I can borrow his, but I'm going to go and get some 3 or 3.5 mil, whatever this will go up to, maybe 3 mil, 2.5 or 3 mil, 2.5 or 3.2 mil welding rods, sorry, crank the amperage up on that, so then you get a bit better penetration and a bit better weld. It's never going to be great on a gasless, you know, like, sort of setup, but they look shite, but these didn't snap. Probably say it's not really that's horrendous. Fucking hell. That one's a bit better. But yeah, so I just wanted to do a real short little brief video. So apologies about yesterday's video. I put too many time lapses in. I watched it back, and I kind of uploaded it before I'd like really watched it. Is that bad? Well, anyway, so I watched like the end bit, and it was, yeah, if I was epileptic, I'd be bollocks. It was going all over, you know, like as I put it on time lapse as me moving around, I was like, so I won't be doing that again. But yeah, I don't think there's anything else. There's nothing else. Oh, I got the lateral arms off for Mikey. Mikey messaged me, and I'll show you. There is something else I've done, definitely. Can't remember. Oh, radiator mount. Nah, I'll show you that tomorrow anyway. But I got these off for Mikey, and I didn't know this. I asked him afterwards how much he wants for them, because they're spherical bearings actually in that joint there. Then I can show you one-handed, but don't go on there. Don't go on there. Looking perfect. Look at that. Right, so it's like a display, like a perfect thing that for showing you this. That there is this is the trailing arm that goes here. So it goes from here to the bottom of the thing there, where that bolt's sticking through. That one there. So you probably didn't need to know that, but that's where that goes. And I've just got WRX ones on that. And this is probably the only thing on the car I've not polybushed, these two joints. But it's interesting to know. I don't think these are a stock STI item. They might come on this model you know, the RA or the Spec C. But it's interesting little thing. The spherical bearings was a factory or OEM, OEM plus you call it, but it's a factory. You can buy it from the factory. So yeah, it's quite interesting. But they're going back to Mike. I messaged Mikey and I said, how much do you want for them? I had a look on eBay afterwards after he'd said, well, he didn't say no, but he was just like, he said, without going too much into it, he said, I don't know how I can word that. I can get them, I can get some hard race ones, but yeah, we'll look into that because I don't really need them. It's just for adjustability. You know, like you can get control arms that are all adjustable and lateral arms that are adjustable, so you can do what you want, caster and toe and extra camber. Yeah, not that I need it. I definitely don't need it. But yeah, so I didn't really plan. I planned today on was de-rusting. Oh, I didn't really have a plan, to be honest. I was just cracking on, you know, as you do, just see whatever took my fancy. But tomorrow, yeah, as I say, we're going to do that. And then at some point I need to get all the back end off this car and put it on that to trial fit it, you know, mock it up. My mate messaged me as well. He said he watched the video and he said, you do know there's lights at the back. So I was moaning about lights the other day. There's one on that side as well. Well, I ain't got it on, but he was like, yeah, you do know there's lights, just turn the switch on. So yeah, I have now. So we've got lights, but it is home time and I think it's about 7:30. So I've been a long day today. Did I get here about 10ish? I was up at 5:30. Girlfriend goes to work at 5:30, so, well, she goes to work after that, but irrelevant, you don't need to know. So, yeah, join us on next episode. What are we on now? This is episode 3, so episode 4. See what we get up to tomorrow. Might be the same sort of setup as this, where I don't really have time to do output. I'll try and get bits in where I can. Yeah, take it easy.